what is out there about me is not true. The equity I owned in DryBar when we sold it was very small. And listen, like people always ask me, what's your biggest regret? What would you do different? Like I would have had more equity at the end. It was like, you know, the conversation of owning a smaller piece of a bigger pie versus a, you know, big piece of a small, it's very real. People are like, oh, like she's going to go live on a beach somewhere. It's like not quite like that. But anyways, there was a lot of identity, like, holy shit, who am I? What's my purpose now? What am I doing? Like, what do I do now? You know, and that was very real. Yeah. And we were in COVID too. So there was a lot of things that had unraveled right around that time in my life. My first marriage to my first husband, who was my co-founder in DryBar, who was like the brilliant branding genius behind DryBar. We had divorced. My mom had just died. You know, my then 13-year-old son went into rehab. It was like, not only did I sell this company and like lose who I was, I had a lot of shit going on around me that was very painful and very hard. And that was kind of like the impetus for writing my book, The Messy Truth, which was, you know, I always knew that I was going to write a book about my experience of building and growing and scaling and selling DryBar. You know, I think what I didn't realize I would do was to like, you know, really weave in the personal stuff because and the reason I felt compelled to do that was because, you know, there's so many business books out there that talk about this, but I felt like I want to tell my story here too and show that it's not all rainbows and sunshine. That everybody is going through something. Everybody's struggling with something. This just happened to be mine.